Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are well. Peace and blessings, salutations to the whole collective Israel. Alright, this lesson I'm going to get into the mark of the beast, because we like focusing on prophecy. So, if you look at my channel, a lot of times it may be repetitive. Like it may seem like a broken record because I come out with the same type of videos, just different articles and all that. But it's good to push prophecy, man, because that's the spirit we got to be in, the spirit of prophecy. All right. There's been a lot of articles on the mark of the beast, which is the RFID NFC, microchip. All right. I'm pretty sure there's other types, but the microchip that you get implanted in your body is the mark of the beast. All right. And it doesn't matter if you get it in your left hand or your right hand or your foot, your back, your arm, it doesn't matter. You took the mark of the beast. All right. So don't take it. People are volunteering to get microchips embedded under their skin. And soon there's going to be a point in time where this microchip is going to be mandatory. All right. Have you ever lost your keys, your credit card, the key card you desperately need to get into your office building? Of course you have. See, now here they go trying to push this agenda, man. They're trying to, and the key word I always use for the mark of the beast that they always try to push is convenience, because that's what people want. They want convenience, things that are easy and simple to use and to understand. All right. So think long and hard about this next question. Would you trade out all those items for a tiny microchip implanted into your skin? Here's another idea. Imagine all of the smart devices you wear and the information they collect being stored in that same chip. As futuristic as it sounds, there are already thousands of people using microchips injected into their skin to replace things like credit cards, keys, and ID, and in some cases train tickets. They're being used around the world, including in the United States. So it says with the mark of the beast, you buy or sell with it. They are buying and selling with this microchip. All right? To replace things like credit cards and in some cases train tickets. All right? So they are buying with this microchip. What is microchipping? In the case of microchipping, also known as biohacking, a right-sized microchip is inserted into your hand in seconds. The phenomenon is based on the idea of using the human body to connect to technology. There are two types of technology associated with microchips. So RFID, NFC. Some microchips use RFID, radio frequency identification technology, also referred to as chip technology. It uses electromagnetic fields to identify electronically stored information. It's the same technology used in credit cards that you wave over a screen. And why is it the same technology in credit cards? And why is that technology in all sorts of devices? Because they've been gradually preparing you for the microchip, the mark of the beast. They've been gradually, because they like to use gradualism, which means over periods of time they get you more used to the idea of scanning items and, having it on you, or like basically scanning items. And they start making transitions over and over, at a consistent yet reasonable pace. And then when it's finally at the top, when they're finally, everybody's used to scanning and all that, and then they already push they got self checkouts, and then they're going to make it mandatory. Or, well, first they'll, allow you to get the choice, but then they're going to make it mandatory. All right? Which, making it mandatory, it's going to put people's backs against the wall. They're not going to be able to buy or sell. They're not going to be able to, they're going to be outcasts, really. They're going to be starving, thirsty, so they're going to take that chip. but I'm telling you not to. All right. Instead of cards, you can scan through a credit card reader. So yeah, you just scan it over a screen. People can also get NFC, near field communication chips, embedded into their hands. Both types allow users to send data without any wires, phones, or codes. Slovakia. Sweden is embracing microchip technology faster than any other country. Swedes began experimenting with microchips starting in 2015. Right now, about 3,000 people in Sweden have traded in wallets and handbags for a simple swipe of the hand. All right, and a lot of people probably aren't going to take the mark of the beast when it's, when it's optional. Right now, a lot of people probably aren't going to take it because they don't want to have, they don't necessarily want to have a chip under their skin. But once hell breaks loose, and they see that, you know, the, once the dollar crashes and all that, they're going to be like, okay, that's the solution. That's what we're going to do. They're going to be convinced, so to speak. All right, they're going to be convinced that that's what they need to get. So most of the people will probably take it when it's mandatory, obviously. All right, so you can read this yourself. I mean, if you really want. The point is, all right, the mark of the beast is being pushed out, man, all right? And whether you want to accept that or not, that's up to you. All right? But at the end of the day, if you're like, no, the mark of the beast isn't the chip, it doesn't matter what you think. That doesn't change the reality of anything, man. If you're standing here in America and nukes, you see nukes falling down, you're just like, well, I don't believe that nukes are going to hit America. Is that going to stop the nukes from hitting America when they're already there? No, of course not, man. So it doesn't matter what you think, all right? But, ultimately you'll understand if you're meant to. Revelations chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, so everybody, both small and great. I mean, it doesn't matter what your status is, how many Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, followers or friends you have. It doesn't matter. All right? Doesn't matter how known you are or if you're just some nobody. They're going to make you get that chip. Rich or poor, once again, it doesn't matter how much money you have, where you stand in life, what your occupation is. Doesn't matter. Free and bond. So if you're walking the streets or if you're in prison, man. To receive a mark. The word there is karagma, and in the Hebrew it's kwai, all right, which ultimately goes into an incision or a prick. All right, something that is placed in you. In their right hand or in their foreheads, because they do have chips that they can actually put in your forehead that will allow your brain to do certain things. All right. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right. Let's go to Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right, so we're just talking about that nuclear fire. All right, you're going to be destroyed and put to death. All right, what happens if you don't take that chip? Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded, which beheaded by guillotines, man. Some of us will have to be martyrs for this truth. All right, Adawan Ratazah, we are of the elect, which Adawan Ratazah means Lord willing. So Lord willing we are, but some of us may have to face that choice, and they'll put you to death if you say no. I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh, in which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. All right? Because remember, the heathens are going to be in slavery under subjection for 1,000 years. And then they'll still be under us, but they won't be in slavery. Well, the Edomites are going to get destroyed. All right? They're going to get rounded up and put, extinct. Which collectively are you so-called white people, and the Israelites are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called. And, Yahweh is in true name of God and his Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahweh Shai. They're both so-called black men, according to the scriptures. And they're coming back to deliver the elect, all right, in the 1/3. Well, Yahweh Shai is coming back. He's sending his son. Yahweh is sending his son, Yahweh Shai, all right? But going into what I said, that, what you think doesn't matter, Romans chapter 3, verse 3, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, and every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So it doesn't matter if you want to believe that this is the mark of the beast or not. Either you accept it or you don't. All right. I'm personally sick of debating and seeing bug outs, so I'm done debating, man. If you don't understand what we're saying, you got problems with it, and that's not right, and then just take it somewhere else, man. All right, because we're not doing no debates no more. We're well past that, man. That ship has sailed. We're done with those debates, wasting our time, man. We're here for the elect. All right, not to waste hours talking to some bug out. All right, that ship has sailed. Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. All right, so everybody else other than the elect have no idea, all right, the true doctrine or what's going on, man, per se. According as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. And David saith, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. All right? And a lot of these, concepts that are fairly easy to understand are major stumbling blocks for you. All right? Confusion of faces, the mark of the beast being the chip, our customs back then, it's just, they're stumbling blocks for you. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel. All right, keep pushing. Keep enduring. Stay sober-minded. All right, and keep watching. Shalom.